This is the Nokia E700 disassembly video. For disassembling, you need the Nokia standard toolkit version 2. You will also need the RF connector tool SS231, the camera removal tool SS210, and the AV plug. Protect the window with protective film. Pull out the SIM holder with the SRT6. Remove the SIM holder. Open the HDMI door. Use the SRT6 to remove the top end deco as shown. Do not use it again. Discard it. Unscrew the two torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown. Remove them with the tweezers. Release the top end cap by pushing it to the direction shown. Remove the top end cap. Use the SRT6 to release the bottom end deco. Remove the bottom end deco. Unscrew the shown torx plus size 4 screw. Pull out and remove the bottom end cap. Unscrew the shown torx plus size 4 screw. Remove it with the tweezers. Discard it. Open the device as shown. Unscrew the 4 Phillips size 00 screws in the order shown. Do not use them again. Discard them. Remove the QWERTY key mat. Close the device. Unscrew the 4 torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown. These screws cannot be used again. Discard them. To release the back cover, insert the SRT6 between the back cover and the base chassis. Then slide the SRT6 to the direction shown. Lift up and remove the back cover. Lift up the battery with the SRT6. Remove the battery. Open the device as shown. Release the connector lock plate carefully with the dental tool. Be careful not to injure yourself, or the connector under the connector lock plate, with the sharp end of the dental tool. Remove the connector lock plate with the tweezers. The connector lock plate cannot be reused. Discard it. Open the QWERTY Flex module connector with the dental tool. Be careful not to damage the connector or any nearby components. Close the device. Open the 3 shown clips holding the antenna frame assembly, by using the SRT6. The antenna frame assembly can be now separated. Use the dental tool to lever out the IHF speaker. Remove the IHF speaker with the tweezers. Unscrew the two Torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown. These screws are not reusable. Discard them. Open the 3 shown clips holding the engine board frame assembly, with the SRT6 as shown. Remove the engine board frame assembly. Use the RF connector tool SS231 to release the 2 coaxial cables. First place the tool on top of the cable. Then slide it to direction shown to lock it to the connector. Pull up the SS231 to release the cable. Use the same procedure on the second cable connector. Turn the engine board carefully around. Open the UI flex connector with the SRT6. Be careful not to damage the connector or nearby components. The engine board can now be separated. Use the camera removal tool SS210 to release the camera module. Lift up and remove the camera module. Remove the cable cover. Unscrew the shown Phillips size 00 screw. This screw cannot be reused. Discard it. Remove also the washer with the tweezers. Use the SS231 to release the other end of the black coaxial cable. Remove the black coaxial cable with the tweezers. Release also the white coaxial cable connector with the SS231. Remove the white coaxial cable with the tweezers. Use the AV plug to lift up and release the AV jack. Discard the AV jack. Use the tweezers to lift up and remove the power key. Open up the device as shown. Unscrew the 4 Torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown. Do not use them again. Discard them. Turn the base chassis assembly to the other side as shown. Unscrew the 4 Torx plus size 4 screws in the order shown. Do not use them again. Discard them. Close the device. Release the lid frame by lifting up from one of its corners. Then release all the other sides and remove the lid frame. Release the clip holding the window with the dental tool. Release also the second clip on the opposite side. Lift up the window very carefully with the SRT6. Be careful not to damage the window flex. Note that only the window has to be lifted. The display should remain on its place. Turn around the window. While turning the window, be careful not to damage the window flex. Protect the display with protective film. Lift up the display and turn it around. While turning the display, be careful not to damage the display flex. Open the display connector with the SS93. Be careful not to damage the connector. Remove the display. Protect the other side of the window with protective film. Use the SRT6 to release the spacer flex lid. Be careful not to damage the components nearby. Remove the spacer flex lid with the tweezers. Discard it. Open the window connector with the SRT6. Be careful not to damage the connector. Open the shown part of the window flex with the dental tool. Be very careful not to damage the flex while releasing it. The window can now be separated. Release the earpiece with the SRT6. Remove the earpiece with the tweezers. Do not use the earpiece again, discard it. Now the Nokia E700 disassembly procedure is complete.